I used to be like a kid, but always think the sky is falling. Why am I so differently wired? Am I a Martian? What kind of twisted experiment am I involved in? Cause I don't belong in this world. That's why
Hey, what's up, everybody? What I want to talk about today is the brainwashing, how the system actually works. You know, obviously government never been on a people's side in the first place. They always manipulated the people into giving them more power and more power and more power, especially after America became a free nation. You know, we only been a free nation for 260 some odd years, you know, but think about all the thousands of years before. You know, we was all enslaved and we went through all this, you know, this is the type of world they want to bring back. You know what I'm saying? And everything is psychologically done. So a lot of people can't physically see everything unless they are informed about what's going on. Then they can actually think about it. And when they start thinking about it, then they will actually start seeing it. You know, and the government knows that. So there's a lot of bad policies that they put in place that if I say it, it sounds alien to you because of the fact that you don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that the way you view things is how they view things and how they program you to view things. You know, they use TV to program you and you don't know you're being programmed. You know, they don't sit there and say, oh, go out there and do this and go out there and do that. They just talk to you, but they talking to you and they making you think about everything. And then you think that it's your decision to actually go out there and make that move. But they're giving you choices that if you choose one of the things that you choose, which is they led you to that idea, you know, you're choosing what they want you to do. You're choosing what they want you to choose politically. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch what you're watching on TV, because either you're going to vote Democrat or vote Republican, and neither one of them is controlled. Both of them is actually controlled by the same people. I mean, Chase actually funded money into Obama's campaign, and he actually funded money into Romney's campaign. So they have two pawns that they put on the table, and they say vote for him or vote for him. It don't matter who you vote for, we're gonna get the same results. So if Romney would have been in charge, you know, it would have been a slight difference, because first of all, it would have been another white man in office, and then on top of that, he would have just did the same thing, pretty much the same thing that Obama's doing. Just like how Obama is in office and he doing 85–90% of the same things that Bush did. Now you gotta understand what I'm fighting for. What I'm fighting for is the Bill of Rights, the human rights. I'm fighting for, you know, equality. I'm fighting for, you know, the freedom of speech, the freedom of religion. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting for freedom. You know, most people listen to what I'm saying, they'll categorize me to be a Republican, or they'll categorize me to be a far right winger, you know, or some Republicans look at me and call me a Democrat, because I don't side with neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the freedoms that they are taking from us as human beings, period. You know, things that they shouldn't be taking from us, laws that they shouldn't be breaking, you know, in order to do things that's against us and exempt themselves from. I mean, if you got a leader that's in charge and they doing things, you know, and they doing things that you have to pay for, but they exempt themselves, or they making laws that you have to abide by, but they exempt themselves, they are becoming tyrants. They are becoming, you know, dictators. They are becoming, you know, kings. You know what I'm saying? So what we don't need is a king. You know what I'm saying? A king could just say off with his head, don't need no trial, no jury, no nothing, and then, you know, they'll cut your head off. You know, this is the type of powers that Obama is getting. I voted for the man in 2008. I don't got to stress that enough. You know, and I got into politics after that. And after I got into politics, I'm starting to see, you know, a lot of fucked up shit going on. So if you don't pay attention, you're just going to be a victim of the system. Like, literally, like, people wonder why the system don't work in their favor a lot, and that's because they look at you as the problem. They look at you as the enemy. They won't tell you that, but they look at you as the enemy. As you look at the laws and the regulations and policies that they putting through, it's so you cannot prosper. It's so you cannot have opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about just black people. I'm talking about white people, all people. all people, because in the white sector and the white communities, they have a lot of restrictions on them too. Just like in the black community, we have a lot of restrictions on us. You know, and you can't say, oh, it's the white man that's doing that to us, because what the white man do is they put a black man in charge to talk to us, because we don't like listening to white people. As a black culture, I mean, me personally, I don't care. I listen to everybody that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a black man come to me and a man making sense, I listen to him. I listen to knowledge. I listen to wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me your side of the story if you don't want to hear mine. You know what I'm saying? I despise people who's ignorant and they block everything out and they live in their own world. Those are the people that's the problem with society today. They block everything out when they listen to their own damn selves. And what I've learned, that most of those people are Democrats. Democrats. They live in their own world, and they were the ones that watch the most fucking TV. I'm talking about entertainment-wise, not even political-wise, entertainment-wise. And they get their information from their favorite fucking celebrities. Now, it ain't all Democrats and it ain't all Republicans, but mainly is mostly Democrats. And so anybody that TV tell them to vote for, they vote for them. That's just how it goes. You know, they don't care who they are. If TV say, hey, listen, this is your candidate. You know, they like, hey, that's my candidate, because he's for the little guy, and I'm the little guy, and you know. But they can't really explain nothing these people are doing. And so you got these people just blindly following, you know. So we have to understand that we are being brainwashed completely from what TV is doing to us. TV, newspapers, you know, radio shows. I mean, think about it. In the black community, I mean, where do we have a political a radio station where they talk all politics, everything Obama's doing, everything Bush did, they in there telling about the policy and how it's good or bad for us? Where that radio station at? They want black people to be politically ignorant, period, because they want to use us to vote blindly. Just vote for me, I'll take care of you, I'll give you this, I'll give you that. You know, it's wrong to actually take from somebody to give to somebody else. That's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And what that does is it divides the nation. You know, people don't look at things in that perspective, but they look at, oh, he's going to give me, he's going to give me, he's going to give me, and I'll be able to live better. I'll be able to, you know, but at the end of the day, it's wrong, because now you're taking from somebody else, and instead of earning it yourself, you're taking from somebody else, you know what I'm saying? And you're trying to live life off of somebody else's earnings. That's wrong. Strictly wrong. And what it do is it causes division, because now those people are mad at the people that don't want their money taken away from them, because they can't prosper. They have bills and things too. They can't prosper. So, you know, so now the poor man hate that guy because he don't want to pay taxes for welfare, you know, or government support, you know. So it's a lot of scrutiny going on. There's a lot of